Hello, this is Anton Piri, your health educator, and today we'll look at the effects of alcohol and some of the things that we can do to um, just the effects that alcohol brings and what we can do to help reduce that. And without further ado, I will just go straight into it and just talk about that for a moment. We'll not look too much on the table of contents. We'll go straight into that. So alcohol poisoning is severe and it can really cause a lot of damage. And alcohol gets into your blood and it leaves you intoxicated. It brings a lot of so many things that you vomit, you lose concentration, your skin begins to have a clammy feeling, and you you just don't reason. You become intoxicated. Okay. Now, to help people with who may have consumed alcohol, this is just for the information. You may call for help. Like for example, 911. You can help that person lay on their side just to avoid that. If they vomit, you can um, they don't have to choke on themselves. So basically, you just help them with that. Then we can compare the alcohol consumption between male and female. Excuse me. Um, excuse me. The levels on which the male and the female drink alcohol is different because of the body makeup. The females actually do are prone to getting drunk more than the males. Okay, so if you have friends, family members that do consume alcohol, this might be helpful for them. And if you're running a program just to help people drink, this might be helpful just to know that females are more prone to getting drunk than male because of the body makeup, biological makeup. The body itself is affected in different forms. Different parts of the body are affected: the brain, the heart, the stomach, the large and small intestines. The toxins contained in alcohol affects these body parts, especially the liver. For me, it's the liver that is affected because the liver plays a major role in separating what's good for the body and what's not. So that entire process affects the body. Okay, the kidneys, the muscles, the eyes, the skin, and all these things they are affected as people drink and abuse alcohol. Alcohol also has an effect on pregnancy. Most babies that are born with um, these problems called fetal alcohol syndrome, you know, there are a lot in the United States. About 5,300 and 8,000 people are born, children are born with that. And that's very sad. It's very disheartening to see that, as we can see those pictures just portraying the infants already been hooked up to some medical equipment and all that. This is that alcohol can really be fatal at times. It's also a leading cause of non-genetic and capping of infants in America: small head, deformitis of the face, hands, feet, internal organs, hearing, vision, and all these things. So it's very important that people understand that alcohol consumption is not good for for their health. It depends on the level at which people drink. Um, the um, mild symptoms would be the impaired judgment, lack of the motor coordination, slowed reaction time. They feel happy, they are talkative, they are boastful, and they're just outgoing. And the worst of them is this at the bottom, which is impaired breathing, heart functions, and ultimately death. So, like I said, it can be fatal. There are long-term effects of alcohol that can include the damage to the brain, the loss of skills and memories, the major damage like cardiovascular changes and enlarged heart, high blood pressure. All these things, the long-term effects, the liver problems. Like I said, the liver is a very important organ of the body. It helps to separate the nutrients needed for the body and those things that are not needed for the body. So if you damage the liver, you're prone to experience a lot of problems. This is how the good liver will look like for those that don't drink. And when we consume alcohol, this is how it will look. Unfortunately, it's really bad. We have effects also go as far as families and societies. Most of the crimes that are committed, car accidents, the falls, the drown in their house fires, alcohol is somehow a factor in those things. Somebody was drunk and they did something wrong, and boom, something happened. And this is what we are talking about here. At least 40% of the violent crimes are alcohol related. So alcohol can be very, very serious. It can have serious effects on the society and the families and the family members. One other thing we can talk about is how we can help people recover. Okay, the most important part is to provide help in any health situation, any health challenge that the community may come through. And health facilities all over have the capacity to help one recover from alcohol abuse. And I encourage you, if you have anyone that's suffering, if you are the one suffering from this, please see a doctor and see a specialist that will help you with this. And thank you for listening. This has been your health educator, Anton Piri, and I hope that this has been informative, mm, a life changing short message, and I hope that you will employ this to help those that are in need. Thank you. Bye.